out with a horse and cart and bring in the fruit and so on, because the men then would have been hived off, our regular workers, to go and save a few of the hay, poor devils. They'd been in the gardens from about 5:30 in the morning picking, and then in the evening they'd have to go and save a field of hay. Remember, it wasn't like today with a mass machine gobbling it up into bales and lifting it up with a tractor loader or something. It was all brought into the rick in the corner of the field with a horse and a hay sweep, and then literally made into the rick by hand. So the poor devils were working until 9:30, 10 o'clock at night, saving hay. And then when I came home from school, I'd have to either help get the fruit in or go and help in the hayfield. That was what life was like. It was very long hours. Boy, those chaps were fit. I mean, so many old men in their 60s and 70s. I think back and I feel ashamed to think how I am now compared with how they were. They walked to work in the morning. If you sit out behind a hedge on the roads leading out of the parish, you'd hear this army of men going to the various farms and gardens, and they're holding up boots. It sounded like an army on the march, going to the work. Sadly no more. There we are. There aren't the characters about in the villages now as there used to be. We always had incredible characters who were quite unique, and every day the men would come down, hear about old Johnny so-and-so last night, entertainment all the time. Yeah. And they'd all be sitting in the large packing shed on an old tub or something with a sack over the top, and eat their dinner and chew the fat, tell these stories. The farms now are it's a very lonely existence now.
Yes.
We were cocooned in the cab of a tractor. Put them in a hat box, we say, or a shoe box, and take them down to the station, and they would be treated with as much respect and care as the commercial growers coming up with, 20 or 30 big flower boxes full of things, and send them off to Covent Garden to somewhere. And the next day they'd get their money. And
our family, when they were growing up, they picked daffodils, and they were growing around not any particular variety, just whatever was in the hedges here, and stand up at the end of the road where there'd be quite a people out for a Sunday afternoon drive, and they'd be thrilled to bits to buy a bunch of daffodils from children, and so they did very well out of that. They used to love doing it too.
That was their pocket money.
And they used to. She had a very good singing voice, and they'd call across the river because that's a fairly steep valley.
Yes.
Give us a song, Ada, wouldn't they? Because she'd be out working in the fields at South Ward.
Picking strawberries or something.
Yeah. Yes.
Give us a song, Ada. All right, so she'd stand up and sing. Well, each side of the valley they went on picking.
She could sing.
Mount Edgecombe farm. And part of the rental agreement was that they would have to be prepared to ferry anyone across the river to Hulton Quay if they were asked. That was part of the agreement for renting the farm. And I remember someone telling me once a man came into the yard and said, "Can you please ferry me over to Hulton Quay?" And I said, "Yes, Come down to the boat." He said, "I'm sorry, I haven't got a penny with which to pay you, but I'll preach you a sermon." Whether he was a roving Methodist minister or something. But I know they said this chap stood at the top of the barn steps and preached a sermon like they'd never heard before. That's another silly little story from the past.